Welcome to our deep dive into Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, a personal finance classic that's transformed millions of lives. Published in 1997, this book contrasts the financial philosophies of two father figures in Kiyosaki's life: his poor dad, his educated but financially struggling biological father, and his rich dad, his best friend's father, a savvy entrepreneur. Through their lessons, Kiyosaki teaches us how to think differently about money, wealth, and financial freedom. Whether you're new to personal finance or looking to level up, this book's timeless wisdom will inspire you. In the next 8 minutes, we'll break down the key lessons, practical takeaways, and why this book remains a must-read. Let's jump in. The rich don't work for money. The first big lesson is that the rich don't work for money. Money works for them. Poor dad believed in the traditional path: go to school, get a good job, and work hard for a paycheck. Rich dad, however, taught Kiyosaki to focus on making money work through investments and passive income. For example, at a young age, Kiyosaki and his friends started a small business. But rich dad showed them that true wealth comes from owning assets, not just earning a salary. This mindset shift is crucial. Instead of trading time for money, the rich invest in opportunities that generate income over time, like businesses or real estate. This lesson challenges us to rethink our relationship with work and prioritize financial independence. Assets versus liabilities. One of the book's most famous lessons is the difference between assets and liabilities. Poor dad thought buying a big house or a fancy car was a sign of wealth, but rich dad explained that these are often liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket. Assets, on the other hand, put money in your pocket, like stocks, real estate, or businesses. Kiyosaki shares how he learned to prioritize buying income-generating assets over liabilities that drain wealth. For example, instead of splurging on a luxury car, invest in a rental property that generates monthly cash flow. This simple but powerful concept helps you build wealth over time. The key takeaway? To get rich, focus on acquiring assets and minimizing liabilities. Work to learn, not to earn rich. Dad encouraged working to learn, not just to earn. Poor dad valued job security and a steady paycheck, but rich dad saw jobs as opportunities to gain skills. Kiyosaki took low-paying jobs to learn about sales, marketing, and business systems, which later helped him build wealth. This lesson teaches us to prioritize skills like negotiation or investing over a high salary. For example, rich dad advised Kiyosaki to learn how businesses operate by working in different roles, even if the pay was low. The takeaway? Invest in experiences that build your financial IQ, even if they don't pay off immediately. Take risks and overcome fear. Rich dad taught that fear and laziness keep people trapped in the rat race. Poor dad avoided risks, sticking to the safety of his job, but rich dad embraced calculated risks to grow wealth. For example, Kiyosaki shares how he invested in real estate despite uncertainties, learning to manage risks through knowledge. The book encourages readers to overcome fear of failure and take action, whether starting a side hustle or investing in the stock market. The rich see opportunities where others see obstacles. This mindset shift is critical for breaking free from financial dependence. Escaping the rat race. The ultimate goal of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is escaping the rat race, the cycle of working hard, spending, and staying broke. Rich Dad's solution is to build passive income streams that exceed your expenses. For example, Kiyosaki built a portfolio of rental properties that paid him monthly, allowing him to quit his job. The book stresses that financial freedom comes from owning assets that generate income, not from a high salary. Rich Dad's mantra was, mind your own business. This means focusing on your financial goals, not just your employer's. By investing in assets and reducing liabilities, anyone can work toward financial independence. Rich Dad. Poor Dad is more than a book. It's a mindset revolution. Through the contrasting lessons of Poor Dad and Rich Dad, Robert Kiyosaki shows us that wealth isn't about how much you earn, but how you think about money. By focusing on assets, embracing financial education, and taking calculated risks, you can break free from the rat race and build lasting wealth. Whether you're just starting out or rethinking your financial strategy, this book offers practical wisdom to guide you. So pick up a copy, start learning about money, and take control of your financial future. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more book summaries and let us know in the comments how you're applying these lessons.